know, I don't know how, film stars and fucking TV stars, I don't know how lucky they had it. They've got their fucking makeup people that come in, make them beautiful, they don't know fucking, they don't need to sort their own fucking mics and fucking outfits out, you know what I mean? They get it all picked out, big fucking wardrobes. Jammy bastards. And here I am, struggling away in my little cottage. Trying to make sure my mic isn't fucking choking me. The trials and tribulations of a vaping reviewer. How you doing, folks? Welcome to the Skint Vapor channel. I am Skint and today we're doing a little RTA review. It is the Druga RTA single coiler. Yes, god damn it. That I've done this. It'll be the printers, I suppose. This, look at this. This product contains which, but it's missing an H. Which is highly addictive substance. It doesn't fucking contain. It's ridiculous I've got to do that, isn't it? Fucking scandalous I've got to do that nowadays. Yes, this is the Druga RTA, guys, and I'm going to tell you what I fucking think of this. I have been waiting quite a while for this. Quite a while. I was very excited about this one. And I got it. Yes. So let's go down below and we'll do an unboxing, a build, wick, and then we'll come back up and I'll tell you a waffle. I will waffle and I will waffle about how, or what I think of this. How good or bad it is. Right guys, here we've got the Druga RTA from Augvape. Thank you very much to Augvape for sending this out to me. Now this is the box. Let's get the name out because it's one of those fucking boxes. Augvape.com on that side, Augvape that side, same on that side, Augvape. That's in the back of the box. Tells you what's coming in it. Now, it's one of these fucking boxes. When you've no fucking nails or anything to catch it on, you've got to fucking try and tease the fucker out. I have been using this, so I've cleaned it up to put it back in the box to show you guys how it came, how it arrived. Warranty policy thing, little manual. Is this a manual actually? Yeah, it's a little manual. Doesn't tell you very much apart from all the different bits and bobs. You get a little bag with some O-rings and some screws. Now I was very surprised, this is that you get a bubble glass here. It does. I thought that was a fucking crack. It's not, it's water. It's water. This is the tank itself. Now, I was very surprised to see, if I can get this fucking out, that's all you get. There is no coils and no fucking cotton or anything to get you started. Now, it's not an issue for me. However, it could be an issue for someone that doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't have anything. You'd expect that in the box nowadays. So, a bit of a slip up there, I think, Augvape. You could have put some coils and cotton in there. That would have been nice to get. However, not a major issue. Look at this little dinky thing. Now, I have been using this since Monday. But I'll show you all the bits and bobs. It is an 810 drip tip. Kinda, what gets a bit, let me see, hang on. Gets a bit, where are we? There's a bit of a curve in it. 810 drip tip with the O-ring in the inside. It's wet from me washing it, guys. As I say, I have been using this. I'll take that. This is where you fill it. With two big kidney bean shaped holes in there. Very nice. Doesn't take much of a turn to get it off either. Off and on, no problem. Now this is the bottom part. Now, believe it or not, I've had issues with this. I'm just going to show you quickly. When I have used the tank and I go to loosen this, this keeps coming off, but the tank doesn't. The bottom doesn't. I can't get it fucking off. It's coming off quite easily now. Maybe I think I was over tightening it. I think I was over tightening it. So I just couldn't get it off without taking this off, and I was losing juice and making a big fucking mess. However, this is the straight glass that's on here, and that's your chimney. And as you can see, this straight glass that's on here, I'm going to replace this with the bubble glass. It was a bubble glass I was using. I just put it back together the way I got it to show you guys. There's a bubble glass on there. And this is your deck. Now it does remind me very much of the Coil RTA. Very much. With the difference being that your wicking port is enclosed with the Coil, it's open here. It does seem very similar. Not identical, but similar. You've got two airflows, you've got your bottom airflow and you've got some airflow on the side. Now, I'm guessing the air comes in from the bottom here. One there and one there. The airflow control is very easy to turn, by the way. But I'm guessing the airflow comes in from the bottom, it comes up through the, you get it up through the bottom and the side. There's not two different airflow controls. It's just the one that feeds the two, as far as I can tell. Right, so I'm going to do a build with this, using my lovely Legend with the new Skint Vapor skin from Mr. Hooked on Funk. Aegis Skins. I'll put a link here for this, guys. He does excellent skins, absolute fantastic skins for all your Aegis devices. I'll include a link here for you to check out. So, I am going to build with these coils. I just got these from eSig1 to try them, because I like the look of them. Fallout rebuildable ammunition. It's actually Fallout Vape and Mechlyfe collaboration, I believe, is it? Spaced fused Claptons, NI80s. You get 6 of them in a pack, and it was something like, how much was this? About £4 or something. I can't actually remember, if I'm honest. And this is the coils here. I have not tried these yet. This is the first time I'm going to try them. So it's just a spaced fused Clapton. So I'm going to fire them in here. Now the last coils I had, now obviously the legs, you can put your legs in that way, or you can put your legs in that way, or you can put your legs in like opposite ways, just like the Coil. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot. However, I'm not going to bother extending the leg in. I'm just going to put these in as they are, this way. Now it was a wee bit tricky the first time I did this, but I did use a pre-cut coil that I had spare. I'd cut it for something else and then decided to change my mind and not used it, and then I put it in this. This is a bit easier. I thought it might be. I think I've put those in too fucking short, if I'm being honest. Just a tad too short. So where I'm putting my coils is between, see if you get the gaps there where the screws are, you can see your screw. That's where I'm putting my coil. Bang on there. Little tip for you I learned for the intake, guys, the intake single coil. If you've got little bits sticking out like that, you'll see. See, from your coil, those little bits. Take your pliers, push them up into the coil if you can't get them. Watch you don't press your fucking fire button like me there. Twat. Twat of a man. See? And you'll see they're pushed up towards the coil. Cotton threads. So where I've been cutting this cotton, guys, is putting my scissors in line with the deck, really, like so, in line with the base of the tank. Sorry, the deck. I'm cutting it like that. That's where I've been cutting it. Tiniest bit of raking, tiniest bit of raking, just to make sure it works okay. For me, it takes quite a bit more cotton than I would have thought. You want to get it in there, but you don't want it packed in there, you just want it to be quite loose. So you just put it in, but you want it quite loose, like that. And if you can, just give that a wiggle in there to make sure that's all loosened up. So get your bottom of your cotton, get the bottom into that well, into that wicking pot. The minute you start feeling any pressure back from that cotton, and stop. If it is getting dry, you just go in and try and loosen that cotton up a bit. That happened to me the first time it was quite dry and I had to go in and loosen the cotton up a bit. Skint's pish water, guys. Skint's pish water, and it smells delicious. There we go. Now I'll put this. I have had a little bit of threading issue getting this threading back on, but nothing major, by the way, nothing major. See? Easy peasy. Just don't put that on too tight. You may have issues getting it back off, the bottom off. One point I will tell you, the airflow control ring down the bottom here, once it's on the mod, it is a pain in the arse to turn. It is a pain in the arse to turn. It's just so, because it's so narrow. Because it's so narrow down there, you've got to try and turn it your fingers. But it's not a major hassle. But there you go, guys, that is the unboxing and build and wick of the Druga RTA. So there you have it, folks, the Druga RTA. I'm liking this, I'm loving this. I have watched a few reviews. Sorry, that was for the build. I haven't even cleaned it properly yet. When I was wetting my wick. Wetting my whistle. The Druga RTA, I have seen some reviews since I got this, okay? I watched a couple of reviews, not to see how you could work it or anything like that, because I was excited about it. It was like fucking, I'm dying. I was dying to get hold of the Druga. I'd seen it, I thought, oh, I like the look of that. That looks quite kinky. My intake single coil RTA is my favourite coil of all, favourite RTA of all time. I use it every fucking day. This is every day I use this, and I have done since, more or less since I got it. I struggled in the beginning with it. I struggled with getting the wicking right. I got the wicking to a fucking T now, and it is in my daily use every day. This I like the look of. I was very excited about the Kelpie when it came out, okay? And I got the Kelpie, and 9 times out of fucking 10, I could not wick the bastard, and it leaked like a fucking river. That one time I did wick it, it was beautiful and lovely and fantastic. I did not persevere with it. I did not persevere with it. I should have persevered with it, but I didn't. I gave up on it, and I gave it away. So this is very much like the Kelpie, and I recognised it was very much like the Kelpie. And the Kelpie, the flavour from Kelpie was amazing. The difference, well, there's a few differences, but the main difference is that the wicking port is closed off. Now I thought, I wonder if that would make a hell of a difference. And for me, it does. It does. Wicking this is a doddle, an absolute doddle. It is so easy peasy. First time I got it, I tried to wick it with the intake. I tried to wick it with the intake the very first time, and it flooded like crazy. Absolute crazy. Then I thought, no, I'm going to try it with a lot more wick, because the intake takes very little wicking. It takes a tiny amount of wick. I tried it with a lot more wick, did a little bit differently, and tried to fill it a bit more, and it worked. It worked perfectly. Worked to a T, the way I did it down the table there. No leakage whatsoever, no problems, no dry hits, nothing. It is beautiful, beautiful flavour. It is a little bit noisy. This is my intake. It is a little bit noisy. The tightness of the air, the airflow in the intake to this, very similar, very similar. There's not much of a massive difference. Now, filling it, easy peasy. It's not much screwing either to get that off and filling it in the kidney holes that are in there. The airflow control is a little bit tricky to get your fingers in there to turn it. It is a little bit tricky, but I'll vape it wide open. I vape it wide open. I've tried it with the airflow down a little bit, and the flavour didn't change for me much. I preferred it wide open. And one problem I have had is if I take the tank off, the mod, and then I go to take the base off, obviously go to take the base off, it's doing it perfectly. It's doing it perfect. I may have over tightened it, but for the last couple of days I have struggled to get that base off. It's loosened the filling hole, the filling cap. So when I've tried to get the base off, the filling cap's going off, and I just couldn't get it, even holding the glass. It was just taking the chimney away from the filling part. It was taking the filling cap off. No matter what I did, I could not get it. It's doing it now. It's doing it now. But I have made a point of not tightening it, over tightening it, when I'm putting it together. Don't over tighten it. You may have that issue, and it will drive you fucking nuts, because you'll get the filling cap off, and the juice will just all over your little fingers. It's a pain in the arse. This is a beautiful little tank. Beautiful little tank. I've got it in my Aegis Legend here. It's sitting at 0.29 ohms and 45 watts. I could take that up even more. It's a beautiful, beautiful little tank. I'll take it up to 50 watts. Yeah, it's beautiful. Flavour is fucking lovely. Building and wicking is lovely. Now, if I'm going to, the only other single coil RTA I have that I can compare it to, apart from the Kelpie, which I did have, is the intake single coil RTA. I love this. intake single coil RTA. And I think they're on par with me with flavour and all that. That it's on par. But the intake single coil for me is amazing flavour. Amazing flavour. It always is amazing flavour. This is exactly on par with this. Bang on. Building. This is easier than the intake single coil to build on, because with this you need your coil legs to be going separate ways. Do you know what I mean? With this you can put them, the two legs going one way or the two legs going separate ways. So this is very much easier to build on. I had to really practice this one and really get to know this one before I get the wicking right on it as well, the intake. This the second time, sussed it within a day or so, and no problems whatsoever. Now, perfect. That's obviously the intake's a top airflow. This is bottom. But honestly, it's I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Brilliant wee tank. Fantastic wee tank. And this will be in my daily use. Definitely. And that's it. That's been the Druga RTA. Boo! Why the fuck did I just do that? I'm quite excited. I love it. That is the Druga RTA by Augvape. Thank you very much to Augvape, by the way, for sending this to me for the purpose of this review. It is so appreciated. I love it. It's beautiful. Get one. You're talking 25 quid to 30 quid for this. So worth it. So worth it. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Viewer, for watching this. No guys, thanks very much. It's so much appreciated. You will catch me every Friday on this channel on Bargain Vapes Live. We will have some shits and giggles. It is not just a vape show, a vape live show. It is a show for fucking just about anything, as long as we're laughing or talking shite. It's fun. Join us 9:30 on this channel on a Friday. And I will be back again with whichever product or whichever juice is at hand to show you what it's like in my most honest opinion I can possibly make. Thanks very much. Bye bye now. See you later. Have fun.